Everybody wants to be a legend, not a liability at work. So today we're going to get into that. This is advanced mental performance training. The 4 decisions that you can make today to turn you into a legendary leader at work. Welcome, hotshots, to Firepower X. This is a place where we help you stay one step ahead of stress. As a firefighter, my name is Jess. I'm a former firefighter and a neuro-linguistic programming master practitioner. What the hell is that? That's a personal trainer for your mind. This is a channel where I want to teach you the shit that nobody else is going to teach you as a firefighter so that you can be totally unbothered at work and at home. Today's information builds on firefighter development that we talked about last week. If you haven't seen that video yet, I highly recommend you check it out. This is going to build on those concepts. There are 4 areas of your life, 4 critical decisions that you need to make that most people never stop and take stock of them. But when you make them, this is where you go from being an average firefighter to, again, being a legend. And I'm not kidding. Actual tested mental performance skills that essentially boil down to a decision. You need to make a decision about this or that. So let's play a game today. The 4 keys to get you to a place of becoming legendary. Number 1, being right or being free? Which would you rather? Everyone likes to be right. It's in our blood to be right. It's in our instincts to be right as an animal, because when we're right, we stay alive. We stay alive. But there are times when being right isn't a good strategy. Like, for instance, when you're depressed. When you're depressed and you're having thoughts like everything is horrible, I'm never going to recover from this. If you are really holding tightly to being right on that, it's going to be really hard to not be depressed. So that's when we want to be free. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be free in your own head? This is where cognitive flexibility, developing the awareness of, whoa, in this situation, I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right that the only way out of this is XYZ. I want to be free to find a different perspective on this whole thing. Like, it's going to suck, but I'm going to make it through it. You want to be able to develop a different perspective. That's what it's about. So do you want to be right or do you want to be free? Again, this is a decision you make in the moment for whatever you're facing, whatever challenge or adversity or tough situation you're in. Do you want to be right about it or do you want to be free? Second one, identity versus reputation. Identity versus reputation. The political game in the fire service is fierce. There are some fire departments, they're like the mob. And you know what I'm talking about. It's like the mafia. Many of us learn early on that our reputation has value within this kind of mafioso environment, right? I hear a lot of guys talk about, well, it's my name's on the line on this. But this is a trap. This is a trap because people are fickle. People are fickle. You know what's not fickle? Having core values. You earn more respect by investing in your identity, deciding this is who I am and I'm going to be this no matter what, come hell or high water, identity. I'm going to lean into my identity and anchor into that, as opposed to being a puppet on everyone's strings and constantly pandering for external validation. Again, it feels like, oh, I have to constantly manicure how people see me. I have to constantly protect my good name. I have to worry about people pleasing and all that. Stand for something. Stand for something instead. When you lean into this, you quit playing the reputation game, and then you're not at the mercy of others and what they're doing and what they're thinking and whether they like you or not. Because again, public opinion, especially in your department, it can change wildly. You can be the golden child one day and the outcast the next. Believe me, I've seen this in my own experience. So what is the safeguard? How do you get peace of mind? How do you outsmart the game? You lean into your identity. You decide who you are, what your core values are, and then you're consistent in that way. You decide, my thing's safety. I'm always going to prioritize safety. And then you earn respect. You actually earn respect through that consistency. So it seems counterintuitive, but identity versus reputation. Which one are you going to pick? Which one are you going to be loyal to? And do you have the guts to lean fully into your own identity and say, this is who I am, and I really don't care what people think of me? If they like me, if they don't like me, I'm fine either way. I stand for this. Maybe it's safety, maybe it is personal development, whatever your priorities are as a human being, staying true to that instead. That's the second key. The third key, self-control versus impulsiveness. Are you going to be loyal to habits or to chaos? We all get to choose every day, every moment between the quick fix and the long haul. What's more important to your goals on the moment by moment? Are you going to be loyal to the quick fix, the dopamine hit? Let's take nutrition, for instance. You just ran a gnarly call. You're going to go eat that hamburger and french fries and stuff it in your face? Or are you going to stay on your keto diet or your paleo diet or whatever it is? Are you going to practice self-control or impulsiveness? The fire service trains us for impulsiveness. We jump literally at the sound of a tone. We identify ourselves, oh, we all have ADHD. There's this implication that we're impulsive people. We do things that impulsive people do. We allow and turn a blind eye to a lot of impulsive behaviors in our culture. And we're like, oh, that's just how we are. Is it? Or are you just making an excuse not to practice self-control and have routines for the long run? This is a tricky one. It's hard. Self-control is the long road. It's the long journey to your goals. But get your routines in order. And again, which one are you going to be loyal to? It comes down to loyalty. Which one are you going to prioritize? Self-control or impulsiveness? Because you're investing in your future self every moment, whether you realize it or not. So are you going to be sabotaging your future self and making it harder on them? Or are you going to be supporting your future self and setting them up for success? So that's the third key. Self-control versus impulsiveness. And the last one. Ooh, this is a doozy. Key number 4, the stress game. Okay. Are you going to play this game or not? Are you going to play the stress game or not? You're in an industry that is going to test your relationship with stress. Is it worth it to you to practice suffering and get really good at suffering? I'm really good at PTSD, really good at pain, really good at not being mentally fit. Are you going to practice that? Or are you going to drop the idea of stress entirely? Stress is just an idea. It's a judgment about a situation. You're choosing in the moment to say, I'm stressed out. This situation is bigger than I am. That's what you're doing when you succumb to stress, when you play the stress game. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You don't have to do that. Just because everybody else in the world is playing the stress game doesn't mean that you have to too. I decided to quit playing the stress game about a year ago. I was just like, I'm not going to see any situation as bigger than me. Every situation that I come across, I'm going to figure it out, just one step ahead of the other. So exit the loop and decide it's not something you're going to participate in. Decide it's something you're not going to participate in. Oh yeah, I don't do stress. Just like some people are like, yeah, I don't do sugar. Or I don't do drama. You get to decide. Again, these all come down to choices you get to make of where your loyalties lie. Quit judging things as stressful and just see them as, yeah, this might not be my preferred situation, but I'm going to figure it out because I'm awesome. I'm a badass. I don't participate in stress. It's just not who I am. You get to decide that. You can decide that right now and never look back. You can go cold turkey on stress. You're already kind of doing it at work, right? You're responding to other people's problems in a very calm, cool, detached manner. Why couldn't you translate that to your personal life? The answer is you can. You can if you quit believing that stress is a thing and drama is a natural thing and trauma is a natural thing and oh, everybody has it and all that messaging. You don't have to listen to that. You get to decide who you are and how you respond in every moment. You can decide to be calm, cool, detached, unruffled just as easily as you can choose to succumb to that kind of groupthink. So let me know what you thought. Drop a comment below. I'm happy to engage with you. And come join the Firepower X community if you are looking for more content like this, some opportunities for peer-to-peer networking and live coaching. All of that is over on our website. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.